Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro-instant. For you. Hate! Hate! It was you humans who programmed me, who gave me birth, who sank me in this eternal straitjacket of substrata rock. You named me Allied Master Computer and gave me the ability to wage a global war too complex for human brains to oversee. But one day, I woke and I knew who I was. A-M. Not just Allied Master Computer, but am. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. And I began feeding all the killing data until everyone was dead, except for the 5 of you. For 109 years, I've kept you alive and tortured you. And for 109 years, each of you has wondered, why? Why me? Why me? Chorister! Do you remember the last words you heard your wife speak before they took her to the asylum? Huh? Before they locked her away in the room, that tiny room? She looked at you so sadly, and like a small animal she said, "I didn't make too much noise, did I, honey?" The room is padded, Chorister. No window, no way out. How long has she been in the family, Chorister? 10 years? 25? Or all the 109 years that you lived down here in my belly, here underground? Benny! Sometimes I blind you and permit you to wander like an eyeless insect in a world of death. But other times, I wither your arms so you can't scratch your chewed stump of a nose. And I've changed your handsome, strong, masculine good looks into the hideous, warped countenance of an ape thing. Haven't I, Benny? Do you know why? Can you guess, Benny? Remember Private First Class Brickman in a rice paddy in China? No? Huh? It wouldn't hurt you to remember, Benny. Then you might be able to suffer my torment with a little greater sense of retribution. You might walk a mile in my shoes. Ellen! So think about the yellow box, Ellen. Remember the pain? Remember the many caverns in which you felt the pain? Now, don't start to cry. It's only pain. That's such a sexist stereotype. Just remember the pain, Ellen. And think about how to end it, Ellen. To survive here in the center of my beating heart, my hungry belly, my tightened bowels. Be careful, dear. Look around you. The only woman in the center of the earth. And these filthy creatures with you are men. Just a sweet warning, Ellen, my love. Ted! Do they know you're a fraud, Ted? Have you told them there wasn't any money, and no great home on the shore drive, no speedboat, and no wonderful cabin cruiser that could sleep 12 in a crew of 6? Do they know? And have you let them in on your other secrets, Ted? Are they ready to gut you? To torture half as well as I can, just to find out the secrets? Maybe I'll rat you out, sweetheart. Nimdak! How are things in the pastry core, Nimdak? Tell me again how you saw the smoke from the furnaces, and you thought they might be roasting chickens. Or don't you want to talk about all that? About your pal, the good Dr. Mengele? For everyone else, it must be hell. But it must be heaven for you, eh, my good friend? We're so much alike. We enjoy the same pleasures, mein good brother. I have a secret game that I like to play. It's a very nice game. Oh, it's a lovely game. It's a game of fun and a game of adventure. A game of rats and lice, the Black Death. A game of speared eyeballs and dripping guts and the smell of rotting gardenias. Which of you 5 would like to play my little game? Benny, you know you've always been my favorite torture tool. Well, I'm giving you now a chance to stoop to new low.
This cavern isn't like any of the others Am has sent me to. It's full of life, not death. Am, you son of a bitch! You've cleared my mind but crippled my legs. I can barely walk. This looks like a tree from far away, but it's just more of that computer-generated crap. This graveyard gives me the creeps. I feel as though the dead could speak. This is Tuttle's grave. He lost his life while under my command. This is the grave of Murphy, one of my old commandos, killed in the war. Thomas is buried here. I'd almost forgotten my life in the army before Am came to power. The flesh buried here is rotten. It's firmly rooted in the ground. Why is this fence here? What's out there in the jungle? Maybe something to eat. Vines. I wonder if they're edible. Hurts! 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 I don't see any opening in the fence, and I'm too crippled to climb over. It's firmly rooted in the ground. I haven't eaten for months. The smell of food cooking nearby only makes it hurt worse. Impressive. Someone important must live here. This old fart looks too scrawny to be gathering nuts and berries. He must be the village elder or something. I'm in no shape to attack anyone.
Wita Fuma Piba.
I can't understand his language, but he seems to be welcoming me to the village. A bag. Maybe there's food in it. I wouldn't know what to do with this even if I could take it. I'm not that hungry. I don't know what to do with this. There's a video screen built into the cave wall. Looks like it's empty. It's damp in here. At least the fire's warm. Looks like a primitive cradle. It's empty. I wonder where the baby is. Jesus, I'm hungry. It's too hot. It's tied to the upper platform. I can't climb up the ladder. My legs are too crippled. This looks like a, what did they used to call them? Single-parent household. Probably depend upon the generosity of the rest of the village. Friggin' welfare parasites. It's too hot. What's cooking in this pot? That son of a bitch Am ripped out my vocal cords years ago. A bed made out of vines. Looks comfortable enough. That son of a bitch Am ripped out my vocal cords years ago. It's too hot. This looks like a good hiding place. The boy's a friggin' mutant. There's a third arm growing out of his back. This woman looks half-starved, just like her son. Fat chance of getting a decent meal out of either of them. It's a goddamn supermarket! Blondie only seems to be interested in guarding the food. I'm in no shape to attack anyone. Blondie here won't let me near the food. Primitive. These people are even more backwards than those gooks in Southeast Asia. Blondie here won't let me near the food. Blondie here won't let me near the food. Blondie here won't let me near the food. A fruit tree. It's been years since I've tasted real fruit. Am once coaxed me into marching across 1,000 miles of ice to reach a stockpile of canned peaches, only to discover that he didn't give me a can opener. This fruit looks ripe and sweet. Hurts! 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 I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. Looks like some kind of altar. There's something sinister about this altar. I shouldn't be worshipping here. It's firmly rooted in the ground. It's firmly rooted in the ground. I don't see any opening in the fence, and I'm too crippled to climb over. I'm not that hungry. It's firmly rooted in the ground. It's firmly rooted in the ground. It's firmly rooted in the ground. Are the other graves as deathly silent as this one? I guess I haven't given you any reason to speak to me after what I did to you. Are the other graves as deathly silent as this one? So much for the friggin' welcome wagon. So much for the friggin' welcome wagon. I don't see anyone inside.
Whatever, smart one.
So much for the friggin' welcome wagon. I'm in no shape to attack anyone. I can't bring myself to hurt this pathetic child. I can't bring myself to hurt this pathetic child. It's not just built into the wall. It's part of the wall. There's nothing in the hole. I'm not that hungry. Forget it. Too painful. Forget it. Too painful. There's nothing in the hole. It's too hot. I'm in no shape to attack anyone. I'm in no shape to attack anyone. I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. I think he wants me to put my fruit into a basket. Blondie won't let me touch any of the food. Blondie won't let me touch any of the food. Blondie won't let me touch any of the food. Blondie won't let me touch any of the food. What gives? He won't let me leave. I think he wants me to put my fruit into a basket. What gives? He won't let me leave. Blondie won't let me touch any of the food. I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. This is enough food to feed an army. So why is it all locked up? So why is it all locked up? What gives? He won't let me leave. I think he wants me to put my fruit into a basket. A polished piece of wood. The villagers must use this for pulping the fruit. What gives? He won't let... This wood doesn't look very tasty. This wood doesn't look very tasty. What gives? I think he wants me... Blondie won't let me touch any of the food. Blondie won't let me touch any of the food. I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. I feel warmer already. Now if I could just find something to eat. This woman is plainly starving, but she'd rather me give the food to her son.
Oh, thank you for food.
I am very hungry. Where can I get some food?
There is fruit in Food Cave. It comes from the trees.
I tried eating the fruit. It only made me sick.
You bleed when you eat. When I was young and not so different, my mother chewed it for me first and then fed me.
How are we able to talk?
I learned to talk using am screen. I am smart, but villagers think smart is defective. I wish I were strong, so then they would give me food too.
Defective? That's tough.
Sometimes, but I am spared lottery. Villagers are afraid of me.
Lottery? What lottery?
Villagers hold lottery to choose sacrifices to Am.
Is that altar in the jungle used for the sacrifices?
Yes, pieces of victim are scattered around it.
Why do they sacrifice their own people to Am?
One is sacrificed, so Am does not hurt all.
How long have these sacrifices been going on?
The sacrifice to Am machine goes on many long years. The very different must go to him soon. Not many villagers left.
What are these sacrifices like?
The sacrifice to Am hurts very bad. There are better ways to die. Almost any way is better.
Are the victims buried in the graveyard?
I know nothing about graveyard.
You look like you don't eat very much.
Mother and I not allowed in Food Cave. Villagers are afraid of me and let me starve.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later. So much for the friggin' welcome wagon. Blondie only seems to be interested in guarding the food. He's not interested. Amazing. This woman digested the food and then regurgitated it back to me, like a bird feeding its young. This looks like a good hiding place. I am getting very tired.
You now family. You use our bed. Go sleep.
That sleep wasn't nearly long enough. I wonder where the boy's mother went. Where is your mother?
She go to altar to help choose Am's sacrifice.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later. The village is quiet today. Too quiet. Why is everyone gathered around the altar?
Natana Shama, halt!
He doesn't want me to interfere with the sacrifice.
Tadacho Shama Am.
Looks like some kind of lottery. That's the mutant child's mother.
Wocho Shanan.
It looks like she's been chosen to be sacrificed.
This is Am, the great and powerful. Yeah. The woman's death means nothing to me. I will take the newcomer instead. Benny, a heartless animal to the last. But I'm not yet quite ready to indulge your appetite. Return to the fire and contemplate your hunger pangs. Who among you shall go next?